this is Cynthia Channel of Cravings, and today I have a very special guest with me on the show, who is Margrit Biever Mondavi. Bonjour Margrit.
Oh, bonjour Cynthia, quel plaisir. So nice
a
to
pleasure
see
to
you.
have you. And I know that Margrit's been traveling quite a bit recently. You were just with my cousin in Shanghai.
Yes.
I know, it's so crazy. And you just did this art show that I wanted to ask you about, because your whole career has a lot been about art and wine.
Yes.
So this show in Shanghai was, can you tell us a little
the
bit
show,
about it?
well, in Shanghai there was also an art show because we honored 3 artists.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I wish I know the names.
Oh, I know the names.
You
It
know
was
the
Cai
names.
Guoqiang, Tan Dan, but I'm not sure about the third person.
And they were very good, all 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 more on the abstract expressionist side.
Okay.
And 1 actually painted Ming furniture. Ming furniture,
Wow, okay.
yeah. But fabulous, in her own style, also kind of a little transposed. Very, very good. I was so impressed.
And this was a collaboration with Mondavi?
Yes.
To host a...
To show again that wine, food, and the arts belong together.
Right.
Yeah.
That's been your whole mission, your life. So you are the Vice President of Cultural Affairs at Robert Mondavi Winery, no?
I have a little gallery there. I've
Yep.
curated it for ever since 1970, 72.
Okay.
And we show an artist for 2 months, her work,
Okay.
and have a vernissage opening first,
Yep.
of course with wine. And it's actually a very soft sell, you know, you talk about wine, talk about culture, the joie de vivre that art brings to the good moments in life, the good moments.
They're tied in.
Yeah.
So you were in Shanghai, and then you were in Danube, and then you were in
Shanghai,
Hawaii,
Beijing, and Hong Kong this
Hong Kong.
time. Before we also
So this is a lot of travel for the past couple of months for you.
My secretary said that last year I was 12 times on an international travel. So yeah, a lot.
That's a lot. And you just turned 89 this year
Yes.
in August.
Yes.
So you're super, super active and still very involved with the
I
winery.
always say as long as I can.
Yeah.
You know, every day is a present.
Yeah. And then you're completely involved with the winery still. And
I still do the art shows. I pick the artists, help a little with the musical programs, and mainly represent Robert Mondavi.
Right.
You know, the man, his passion, his enthusiasm, his positiveness, his love of wine, you know, that
I mean, you have it all in you.
That's why I travel, because then I can talk about him. The whole world is going to China.
I know. So you went to China the first time 30 years ago, right? Was that your...
Not for more. We had a very wonderful tour director. He was a professor of Asian art and culture, and we'd taken 11 trips to the Orient with him, and 3 times to China. At the time, when there was no wine movement like today, because the wine movement kind of came with the reorganization of China, so that there was a percentage that had the money to buy the wine.
Right. And now it's like there's a much, I mean, now it's just very prevalent.
But I understand the Chinese to be a wine culture in a way, because the Chinese also like good food. They're gourmands.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And but where did you, from Taiwan, where did your wine interest come from?
You know, I started drinking cognac when I was a kid.
Yeah, of course, like the Chinese.
Exactly.
The bottle of cognac on each table. I remember that very well. I remember that very well, yeah.